So in this video, we're going to be studying how this popular worship song, Fill Me Up by Tasha Cobbs. We're going to be studying how they used some beautiful passing notes and fills in this worship song. And then we're going to see how we can use this same knowledge and of passing notes to apply it in some other worship songs. So this particular song sample on screen, I'm going to play it right now. It was actually sung in the key of G sharp, okay? Okay, that's in the key of A flat, but I'm going to be doing the breakdown in the key of C and F sharp. Okay, so that at least if you don't understand the key of A flat, especially if you're a beginner, you should be able to flow with one of these two keys. So I'm going to play the song sample right now. We're going to see how they use some beautiful passing notes in the song, and then we see how we can apply it to some other worship songs. So let's see how it goes. That's the first passing note. Okay, the second. That's the chord 5. That's another one. Okay. Okay. So that's how the song goes. So if you observe very well, you see they were playing one or two passing notes or fills before approaching each of the chords in the progression. Okay, let's start with the breakdown in the key of F sharp. This is the scale. Okay, this is the diatonic chords, chord 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the key of F sharp. Okay, so the basic progression of the song is just from 6 to the 3. That's the chorus. To the 4, okay, to the 5. Fill me up, God, fill me up, God, fill me up, God, fill me up. Okay, so that's just the basic progression of the song from the 6 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Okay. But if you notice, they were not just playing the basic chord like this. They were adding some sort of passing notes before they approach each of the chords. And that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. So let's start with the 6th chord. When they were adding to the 6th chord, they played these beautiful passing notes. Just take a look at it again. That's the first passing note. So you notice they played something like this. Fill me up, God. Okay. That is this. Okay. That is the 6, 7, 1. Okay. You can also say in solfege form La, Ti, Do. Okay. So you can use that as a passing note before you get to the 6th chord. And that's exactly what they use in this particular song. Okay. So before we move to other passing notes, let's see how we can use this in some other worship song. So for example, let's pick the song I Love You Forever. So, I love you forever. I love you forever. I love you forever, Lord. Okay? I love you forever. Forever. Okay, so you can see before I get to the 6th chord, I was playing this. That is, I love you forever. 5. Then before I get to the 6th, I played. Okay, that is the 6, 7, 1. Okay, so this is a beautiful passing note you can also use in some other worship songs. For example, another simple worship song. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, there is who you are. Okay. Okay, so you see what I played again. Before getting to the 6, I played 6, 7, 1. So this is one beautiful passing note you can use when you are heading to the chord 6. So the next passing note they used in this particular song, Fill Me Up by Tasha Cobbs, is when they were getting to the 3rd chord, okay? They played something like this, if you notice it, so you can take a look at this. Let's recall. Okay, the 2nd. So when they were going to the 3rd chord, they played this passing note again. So let's see. Fill me up, God, fill 6, 3. Okay, so you see this? So this is a passing note you can use when you're getting to the third chord. Okay? So in simple terms, it's just 3, 4, 5. Okay? That's the third, fourth, and fifth note of the scale. You can just play this group of notes very fast when you're heading to the third chord, and it makes a lot of sense. You see that? That is the mi, fa, sol. Okay? So another beautiful passing note they used when they were heading to the chord 3 is this. So just take a look at this. Okay? So you heard that. So if you add it properly, they did something like this. Fill me up, God. Fill me up, God. Fill me up, God. Okay, so you saw what I played when I was heading to the 3. That is this. Okay. If I get to the 4. So this passing note is what we are going to be focusing on. This is another passing note you can use when you're heading to the third chord. That is. So in solfege from this, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Okay. Or you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we just play it fast before you get to the third chord like this. Okay. So let's see how we can use this passing note. That is this. Okay. Let's see how we can use this passing note to the 3 in some worship songs. So let me pick this popular worship song, How Excellent Is Your Name, O Lord. Okay, so let me play it without adding it. Then I'm now going to play it with adding it so that you see the difference and understand better. So the basic progression of the song that I'm going to be using is this in the key of F sharp. So it's going to be like this. How excellent is your name. How excellent is your name. How excellent is your name, oh Lord. Okay, so simple. How, 4, 5, then we go to the 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Okay, so that's the basic progression we're going to be using. But you are going to see what I'm going to play before I land on the chord 3. So let's see. How excellent is your name. Excellent is your name. You see that? Oh, excellent is your name, oh Lord. Let me take it again. How excellent is your name. Okay, so it's all I played before I get to the third chord. And you see how it works very perfectly in this song. We can even find another worship song. Let's say, for example, More Than Gold by Judy K, which is a popular Nigerian gospel artist. So it goes something like this. Something more than gold. 4. I've got something more than gold. If all of God is Jesus. You see? But before I get to the 3, I played it in this song too. 4. Okay? So just play this before you get to the 3. And it's very beautiful. So the last passing note we're going to be treating before I move to the key of C, for the sake of beginners, is actually when they are heading to the 4th chord, okay? So they played something like this. Okay. Okay. Before they get to the chord 4. Okay. Actually, I don't think it was played in this sample I used because this is just a live version of the song. But if you actually listen to the actual song, you will notice that they played this before they get to the 4th chord, something like this. Feel me, go, feel me. Okay, so you saw what I played before I added land on the 4. Okay, you can play it in octave form. Okay, so this is just very simple. 1, 7, 6. So this is a passing note you can add when you're also getting to the 4th chord. You just use it to land on the 4. So to make it even sound better, you can grace the 6th note, that is 1, 7, 6. But before you land on the 6, you can grace it. Okay. Okay, so this is another passing note you can apply in worship song. Just play the 1, 7, and 6. Okay. So very briefly, just as I promised, let me just quickly do a summary of everything we did in key of C major, in case you're a beginner and maybe you're not very comfortable with the key of F sharp. So this is the key of C, first chord, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay. So the first passing notes we treated was when we were heading to the sixth chord. We played this. Okay, that is 6, 7, 1 before we get to the 6. Okay, fill me up, God. Okay, okay. So when we're going to the 3, we play this. Okay, so the first one, when we're heading to the 6, we played 6, 7, 1. Okay, that is La, Ti, Do. When we're heading to the 3, we play this. Okay, that is Mi, Fa, Sol. Or you can say 3, 4, 5. Okay, or we also used something like this. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like walking up to the 5th note. So we're playing this 5 group of passing chords and passing notes rather at the same time. So, and when we're heading to the 4th chord, we just play this. Okay, that is 6, 7, 1. Okay, so all these are just passing notes you can add to the progression instead of just playing in block form. That could be very boring. All these passing notes just kind of had variation and just help it sound better.